What's up, everybody? I am Monopoly Ace. I am your host, and this is Monopoly Ace Uncut. Welcome, everybody. It's a beautiful day. Yo, it's November, and we are literally having summer weather. This is very, very interesting. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Especially when I had to go take my stuff to the dry cleaners. You feel me? Like now I get to pull out stuff that was like just my little end of the summer sweatsuits and things that I had put away. Right, I put them away because it got a little cold. I pulled out the long johns one day. I pulled out the long johns with the beef and broccolis and the cargos, hoodie and a jacket. And then I had to hang that up and go put on my sweatsuits, and some ups. Yeah. But that's what it is. That's the way the world is going. I can't tell. I'm not sitting on top of the satellite looking and detailing exactly why is it so up and down, this weather. But, it is what it is. We just rolling with the punches, kid. We rolling with it. And that's just what it is on this planet. It's nothing else to it. It's just, you got to just go with it. Because like I said in the other episode, you can't get out of here. You just have to deal with everything that is happening. Like, you just have to deal with it until you don't have to. And, yeah, it's beautiful. I'm here chopping it up with you guys. I was working on, I don't know if I'm supposed to put this out, but I definitely got 2 songs. One of them is already out, ready to go, but I might snatch it back just to put out a new file, because I definitely did get some new plugins for my my DAW. A DAW is like your music production, So I got some plugins, and now I could make my music sound better. My mixes sound better. My mastering sound better. Like Monopolize, I did that with bare minimum. I did that on free trial. Monopolize was done on a free trial version of Logic Pro. And Monopolize is like it. Monopolize is it. But now I got all this other software and plugins and stuff, and now I can make my stuff sound better. So I'm thinking about I could do Monopolize too, but when you change the file, you gotta wait till it's submitted. So I don't really want to mess with that. And it's kind of cool to see the growth. So like you see from Monopolize and then to like when I have like 1,000 songs later, you're gonna see, wow, he really upgraded. Cause of course, when you just learn this stuff, I didn't really know. Okay, so the first thought is when you start doing music, I gotta get in the studio. Then you go through the whole process of trying to get in the studio, because either one, you got the money or you don't, whatever. So if you don't, you got to figure out how to get money to get in the studio. Once you get in the studio, now if you're somebody like me, now I love going to the studio, but it's kind of expensive. And my life isn't always the same. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm not. I might always be good, but I might not always be good to the point where I could just spend money on studio time or whatever, So it gets to the point you just like, how can I cut that out? It's now we in 2024. I can cut that studio out. I could get my own studio. So you thinking you just need this, and this. And once you get this, and this, go. And you can start going when you get this, and this. But they don't tell you that when you get this, and this, or 3D, or this, and this, all need different things to make your song sound good, or to operate all together. These things need, you know what I mean? You need these plugins. You need certain plugins for your vocal chain. You need a vocal chain, right? I was talking about this. Like, you need so many things. And like, of course, with everything else, people always think it's so easy at first. That's always it. I'm gonna go buy a mic, get a computer. I'm lit. In an audio interface, I'm good. No, because now you need to first make sure your mic is good, right? Then you need to set up the mic. You need to make sure your computer is good. You can't just go buy something because it says a MacBook, because it's levels to MacBooks. Remember that. It's levels. And audio faces, it's levels. Like, you could go get a Scarlett, but that ain't no Apollo. You feel me? Like, then you go get the Apollo, you still need certain things to make your Apollo pop. Right? You still need things, and whether you're using Pro Tools, Logic, you still need things to make those software programs better. So it's a never-ending thing. When you get into something, you just go all in, and that's why
Monopoly Ace.
Luckily for me, though, right now at this moment, we have ChatGPT. So I use ChatGPT a lot. Shout out ChatGPT. Okay, I ask ChatGPT a lot of things. Even though I be catching ChatGPT giving me bad information a lot of the time, it still leads me in the right direction. So I go figure it out. Once it points me in the direction or something, then I go figure out the rest. So, ChatGPT tells me, oh, these plugins, you need this, and then I'll go and I'll see. But, then I see it's like 1,000, it's 999, it's, 299, You feel me? And it's just crazy. But, little things at a time, especially you could get those on subscription, pay $15 a month, things like that. So, I'm just doing things like that. And now my music is going to be sounding a lot more professional, a little better, especially nowadays, because the stuff that these people are giving us, this software and these plugins, they're making them incredible. Like, you could literally make a song outside and it would sound like you did it in a studio. So it's just like amazing the things you could do now. Which is good and bad, because that means anybody could sound good, right? But, at the end of the day, it's still, who's going to continue doing it consistent. That's what it's about when you're doing something. Are you going to be able to keep up with yourself? Are you going to be able to keep up with it, right? Because you could be the talented person in the world, and whatever it is you're talented at, you could do it one day, and people are like,